state of Vargas. Here on the north coast of Venezuela, the only building locations are gravel banks located at the base of steep mountainsides of the 2,000-meter high Sierra. In December 1999, in just 3 days, it rained almost twice as much as it normally rains in 1 year. On the 15th of December, the people heard a rumbling, unlike any other sound, coming from the valleys of the Sierra. Debris flows gush like water, although they consist of up to 80% earth and rock. One of the biggest debris avalanches tore through the settlement of Los Corrales at a speed of 50 kilometers an hour. Built on the gravel banks of former flows, only a few of the many houses held up against the violent force of the raging monster. The masses of mud and rocks even reached the second floor of this building. Octavio Herrera did not realize the acute danger he and his family lived in.
It
invaded the flat. The wall was broken and a huge tree came in as well. It was 2 meters high. The tide took everything with it. It dragged my mother-in-law, who was holding Valentina, and my wife, who was around here. In this area, which is not here anymore, the bedroom used to be here. She was holding our girl. The last thing I heard her say was, "It's dragging me, it's dragging me," and it did. I held myself. I grabbed this metal rod here, and I held onto it until 9 o'clock the next day.
Gloria, Octavio Herrera's wife, and their little daughters, Gabriela and Valentina, had disappeared without a trace.
At 10 o'clock, you're playing with your daughter, and all of a sudden, an hour and a half later, you've got nothing. You've got no family. Everything you had done in your life was gone in less than 5 minutes. It faded away. It's really hard.
5 minutos se desaparezca. Es muy duro.
Debris flows and landslides devastated the coast for more than 50 kilometers. Octavio Herrera had little hope of finding his loved ones.
Well, no, it was when I think I was always conscious of it. I was always aware that they had died. There was a huge sea of mud. You could see the cars sinking, and all the houses too. People were dragged along on the trees. People that were armless, with no legs.
For 2 days, rescue teams recovered the bodies of thousands of victims. Because his loved ones were not among the dead, Octavio Herrera began to hope that perhaps one of them, no matter which one, might have survived. He ran like a madman through the town, and when he reached the coast, he heard about the miraculous rescue of his daughter, Valentina.
Gloria al bravo pueblo que hubo lanzó.
Valentina's mother had taught her to sing when she was afraid. Valentina lay badly injured under the rubble. Rescuers heard her singing and found her. She lives today with grandmother Milagros Cabrujas.
Valentina is alive. Well, we were hoping that we might find Gloria, but that didn't happen. Gabriela didn't show up either. However, we're still hopeful that she's alive somewhere.
The mud was as thick as liquid cement, and once it caught hold of something, it didn't easily let go. While searching for his family, Octavio Herrera saw a woman stuck up to her chest in the thick mud.
I saw this woman buried up to here, and she was yelling, "Shoot me, shoot me." When we took her out, we found out that she'd been holding her 2 children's hands, and they were dead. So I mean, I consider myself a lucky man, because God gave me my daughter back, and my daughter is the reason why I exist.
Valentina was badly injured, but she was alive. However, death had claimed its victims from many other families. Officials estimate that as many as 30,000 people may have lost their lives under debris or were swept out to sea. Many of them were never found.
There were lots of dead people. I think there were more than 150,000 people, even 200,000 people, no matter what they say.
Weathering processes fracture the rock and loosen the earth in the extremely steep Sierra. Heavy rainfall penetrates the soil and rock and debris flows rush down the canyons, destroying everything on their way to the alluvial fans at the coast. Geologist José Luis López calculates the amount of water needed to soften the soil to a dangerous level. Over the past few decades, the amount of rainfall here has